media, racism and race relations, I don't see it as a primary topic at all. It's not spoken at all. And if we just go for a walk, the three of us, on the street, we will be surrounded by images, by advertisements with black people in the position of the helpless, dependent, the criminal, the exotic, and etc. And this is open on the street. So we basically are being taught every day to understand who is white and what is the place of the white subject in this society, and who is black and what is the place of the black subject in this society. And there you see how racism plays a crucial role in the media. But openly, as a constructive discussion, it does not make part of the media. So, and this is the big trauma of people of color, of black people, that you constantly have to identify with the white heroes, and you have to reject black characters, because these black characters are the personification of the evil and the criminal. The collective unconscious of black people are pre-programmed to be in a state of alienation, of depersonalization. That means of looking at itself from the perspective of the other, not looking at itself from its own perspective, speaking about in itself with the language of the other, with the language of those who oppress them, not with their own language. And this is such a traumatic reality that is being always reactualized again and again. And if we look at it this way, the only way to disalienate, to decolonize our minds, to heal our souls, is to have very positive and very empowering images of black people. And there definitely then the United States play a very crucial role, because all these images of black people in black films, and very empowering images and writers and etc. The history of the African diaspora, for instance, has been documented in the United States but not here. And of course we import all that because it's very empowering. And those are the positive images and the positive language and the positive vocabulary, where we have at this moment the possibility to identify with ourselves. Racism is a white problem, a problem of the white society. And second, it is not a question, am I racist or not? This is not a question that the white person is supposed to pose, but the question, how do I deconstruct my own racisms? The task of white people, and racism is definitely their task, is to become aware that they are white. And what does it mean to be white? What embodies this whiteness? Embodies privilege, embodies power, embodies as well terror and brutality. How do I deal with all these parts of my history? These are the questions that white people have to deal with. And this is a psychological process, I think, for white people when they start dealing with racism. There's like a chain of a process. First, we're dealing with denial and saying, no, this is not like that, and I'm not white, and I'm not racist, I'm different. From denial, we go to another moment of guiltiness. Then comes a third moment of shame. Then comes a fourth moment of recognition. Oh, recognition. And then comes reparation. And reparation is only possible. And this recognition and reparation is possible when the white person is able to position itself. And that describes, this process describes, this is a white process. For black people, our task is to heal ourselves. And how do we survive and heal ourselves? By embracing, by taking good care of us, by coming to voice, by reconstructing books, by documenting our history, by speaking, by making films, etc. Constructing, recovering what was lost, recovering what was taken away, or piecing together a history which is a history of fragmentation. This is what we're doing. It's like making a film with little pieces of images. And we have, in the diaspora, we have all these fragmented pieces, and we're bringing them together. And this is how we heal. So we have a different process to survive. We have a different process to deal with.